What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and this story is absolutely insane. I covered a few weeks ago the North Face. I don't know if you're familiar with them. They make like kind of spendy winter jackets, the kind of jackets that you only buy after the season when they're on sale. I don't know if for us in the Midwest, they were like the expensive rich kid winter coat. I know it's not like LA expensive, but a couple of $100 for a mediocre winter coat here in the Midwest, that's more form than function, is how it's well known. But chicks like them and they're popular. Well, they faced some heat a few weeks back, or maybe a month back, for offering a coupon to admit that you were racist, essentially. And now they're caught in something even worse, sponsoring a overnight camp for young ones where they explore. Well, I don't even want to say. By the way, this feels like a great time to remind people. Do you have the VBS app yet? If you don't, get the VBS app. The VBS app is an app that you can put on your phone and you can scan like the UPC of anything you buy if you're in the store or stuff at home and see where the company lands in terms of like wokeness. And if you use code, I think it's like $1 a month. It's not even that big a deal. They also have a free trial. If you use promo code 4444 when they ask you to confirm your code, you get a free trial with it. The VBS app is absolutely perfect for ruling out, like getting rid of not accidentally feeling buyer's regret when you purchase something. And it's like, oh crap, they did something terrible. So I'm going to leave a link. It's vbsapp.com, or just go to the App Store, get the VBS app. Use code 4444 when they want you to confirm the code, and you'll get a free trial. This is, take the power back. Don't get fooled. So you see this, the North Face is not going to have the privilege of coming outdoors with me and my family. What utter bullocks. Who do they think buys their gear anyway? The first rule of marketing is don't alienate a large base to appeal to a small one. You see this. Let's sum up what you heard in the stories. Privilege. You can access the outdoors. Privilege can give us access to the outdoors. That means some people can enjoy advantages that they inherit from birth or accumulate over time. For example, aspects of identity that can give privilege relate to race, religion, gender, wealth, orientation, ability, and citizenship status. All of that is complete baloney sausage. The only thing in that list that might actually, control whether or not you get to enjoy the outdoors as much as you want is wealth. All right? There are a lot of homeless people that don't have money that are outside all the time. In this particular context, we refer to white privilege, meaning that your race or skin color can give you access to the outdoors when others can be excluded because of historic, enduring racism and biases. What? Don't forget, I know a lot of you watch on the phone. After you watch this video, open the Play Store or the iTunes Store, get VBS code 4444. This is insane. Their black customer base would be much smaller if the number of black folks that wear I'm not gonna cut on that road. That was a spicy comment. But then it gets worse. North Face now facing massive criticism after sponsoring an overnight LGBTQ camp for kids where they can explore their bedroom habits. North Face, the expensive coat. This is what they're sponsoring. This is from Joseph McKinnon, right over at theblaze.com. The North Face is again facing scrutiny, this time over sponsoring of a non-straight camp where kids engage in spicified activities. The American Athletic Clothing Company is listed with Tom's, Brooks, and Eno among the leading sponsorship of Camp Brave Trails, a fully accredited overnight summer camp specifically designed for LGBTQ teens aged 12 to 17. 12. As young as 12, a coat company wants to give you an overnight place where you can explore what you're going to like in the bedroom. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I mean, how else to describe it? The North Face apparently has been shelling out cash and gear for the camp for years, noting that in June 2021 post, it was donating $70,000 in LGBT-themed products to the camp alone. According to the camp's website, children attending the camp will bunk with 9 to 10 peers of the same age group, never divided by gender, of course. Campers are encouraged to spread their wings and make their own decisions at 12 years old. At 12. And told to anticipate a strong expectation of maturity, kindness, consent, and compassion. How much can... They're 12! What are you consenting to exactly? The Daily Wire highlighted how, in an appearance on the Kelly Clarkson Show, the camp's LGBTQ founders, Kayla Weisbuch and Jessica Weisbuch, stated that all of our housing is genderless. Bathrooms are genderless. We ask for names and pronouns from campers so that they can change them all they like. Kayla further noted that the camp has a clothing closet so children can explore their gender identity, try and find and like who they are and what feels good to them. It sounds like a grooming camp to me. That's what it sounds like. One camper told Clarkson, "I was able to perform, do drag, and I was able to do so many activities." One promotional video for the camp shows kids dressing up in drag, putting on performances. Let's see how this is going. I'm not going to show the video. It's called "It's Holiday." Comments are turned off. It's coincidence. What's also interesting is it is only available on the YouTube Children's app. The camp makes no secret of these activities, stating on its website, "We bid farewell to gender-segregated spaces and activities, tossed aside arbitrary dress codes, and ensured our campers wouldn't have to justify or explain their identities." Campers also embark in a journey of self-discovery and learn more about the LGBTQ+ community through exclusive programs you'll only find at our camp. Kayla Weisbuch, the founder, made it clear in a Forbes interview that the camp is not just about isolating kids from their parents and society in a place where they can stage drag shows and explore their identities, bedroom identities. It also means it's a means of weaponizing kids in the culture war. She suggested that non-straight kids are an overlooked resource when it comes to fighting for so-called social justice. If we can all hone in on that, these ripples will start to show, says Kayla. It's about creating and starting those ripples. So it's about grooming kids. The North Face, which still categorizes its clothing in accordance with male and female, appears keen to continue creating ripples off its own leftist propaganda. Last year, the company courted controversy and calls for boycott with an ad campaign featuring a trans individual saying, "Come out to nature with us." Robbie Starbuck posting, "Can anyone explain how the heck this ad helps the North Face sell outdoor clothes? They're screaming at you not to buy their products. It violates your values. Accept their challenge." The North Face is owned by VF Corporation, which also owns Supreme, Vans, and Timberland. I mean, if you look at the North Face, their pinned comment has quite a few replies, and they have completely abandoned Twitter. They still pay $1,000 a month for Twitter, and they have not tweeted. Why do you think that is? Think about that. They have been paying $1,000 a month for the North Face blue yellow check mark, and they haven't done a dang thing on Twitter. Oh, they have done some replies. They have done some replies. One, March 26th. That's it. The rest of it is their comment section of them getting absolutely obliterated. Let's look at the last post they made, October 28th. "Hi, it's a shame that the North Face," this is from today, "have such poor customer care." Okay. So most of these people are just dunking on them in the replies. "So why do y'all hate white customers? I probably spent about $1,500 on merch last year for my kids and me. No more." That was March 7th. Here's March 2. Digital retail North Face offering 20% off if you complete their digital course in racial inclusion. I mean, they got Bud Lighted and they have not been on the internet ever since. They pay $1,000 a month for this yellow badge and they don't even use their own. And now they're sponsoring indoctrination camps for kids. The fact that this camp even exists is shocking to me. It's concerning that parents would send their kids to this place. It's very concerning. We all know the liberal white woman, middle-aged liberal white woman, is probably one of the most destructive forces in this world. The fact that they would send their kids to these liberal indoctrination camps, the fact that companies like the North Face would be spending $70,000 alone just sending them clothes is proof positive that there is absolutely an agenda. There's absolutely a force behind all of this. There's absolutely a force willingly, openly trying to convert these individuals. They call it affirmation, but it sure doesn't seem like that when you have 12-year-olds in drag. I don't think that that's appropriate. And if you don't either, make sure you leave a like on this video and subscribe or follow the channel. And make sure you check out VBS so you don't get screwed over buying from some company that does crap like this. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll talk to you again real soon.